Good evening to all of you. Jennifer speaking here, and this post episode for the transportation related topic got postponed once again. And of course, cycling matters doesn't or have not confirmed way earlier, and in fact, we're getting busy once again for the advocacy. And I do understand the nature and causes for the betterment of the cycling safety, and of course with the numerous governmental and non-governmental organizations are working to improve the transportation, then I have decided to create on this random episode called Waiting for the Right Time to Internship 101. And of course, this is your dear Paul speaking here. And by the way, this episode will be published all over the launch of Dear Paul Play for Radio is coming July 2020. I'm not 100% sure of when is the exact date. And so, with regards to ship, I have previously sent an email and even phoned the Lyceum of the Philippines University Cavite, and as per update on the internship policies and updates, just to give you a clear explanation of this, during the community quarantine, regardless of whether it's enhanced community quarantine or general community quarantine or even the modified general community quarantine, unfortunately, internship still suspended during the community quarantine. I'll flash it all over the screen. And of course, it's sad on my part. Even so, with some of my classmates, and for those who are tuning right now, and of course, I might have to share it all over the group page for the civil engineering students. Of course, we're still under the general community quarantine here in the Cavite province. Just so that you know that the safety and security is the highest priority, more so of our partner podcasters' prerogatives. And by the declining of the studio or work from the office, if there would be a work from home, then why not try it? I would recommend you to work from home, and of course, I'm going to share it on the random FB page. Hopefully, everyone else will be more aware about what's happening here across not only in the Philippines but elsewhere around the globe. And so, for the latest update, internship is still suspended during the community quarantine as of this time. Of course, everybody must obey the rules of the sanitation, such as the physical distancing, frequent washing of hands, and even cough etiquette, wearing of mask. Of course, COVID-19 threat is still out there. You need to talk to dear Paul. Just head into this automated chatbot to m.me slash dear Paul PH and then click get started and talk to dear Paul if prompted. Again, for those tuning in right now here on this live session, this is the episode that it was supposed to be the transportation thing but got suspended. And of course, I have to come up with this episode while waiting for the right time to Internship 101. And of course, once again, internship is still suspended during the community quarantine. As per Lyceum of the Philippines University Cavite's reply to me as well as a civil engineering student. Of course, we have to stay home, take care of ourselves, and later on at 2000, there would be another topic for the shot of sanity on the Adulting with Choice Spraying, powered by the Spring Studios Philippines. And of course, on Sundays, we have Feast at Home for those fellow feasters right there. And also for the Christian churches right there. Kindly do check with your respective church's schedule. And of course, let's pray for the nation's healing and recovery towards the better normal. And what I have realized is this. If you've been staying here at home doing something that might be productive, then why not try this podcast or a live stream? Of course, with the varying policies for the internship, you might check it out with your respective universities in connection to the internship or OJT or practicum or work related training. So, if I would be able to decide on the final decision, then I would rather go into on site work, provided that there would be a complete set of personal protective equipment right after this break. Of course, I'm back once again. For those who are tuning in, internship is still suspended during the community quarantine. Of course, if you're going to work on site, say if you're an engineering student, you need to wear this hard hat as shown on the screen. And that's right, it's part of the personal protective equipment. And of course, on the frontal part, you might have to retrofit with the upcoming face shield and even other accessories that would protect your face against such effects of COVID-19 pandemic. And if you're going to work with your hands, I advise you to wear the gloves. Gloves could prevent some sort of hand-related injury during the engineering operation. And also, don't forget to wear the covering for the whole body and even your feet, like the safety shoes, socks, and knee pad or elbow pad or something that would protect you against potential injuries. And also, you have to avoid exposing yourself into these people who might have some sort of COVID-19 like symptoms such as the fever, cough, and even breathlessness. If you spot these symptoms, call 911 right away. Don't risk your safety and security. Observe physical distancing of at least 1 meter or so. And don't forget to wash your hands before, during, and after the work. For the face shield part, I would recommend you to have the transparent type covering with the goggle or the eye protection part, as eyeglasses could be insufficient for eye protection. Of course, we have to practice 5S at all times. What are those 5S means? It is a sort, it is a set in order, shine, systematize, and sustain. Of course, observing 5S and other sanitation procedures could get rid the spread of COVID-19. Besides, this should be the shortest episode to air. And if you have missed this part, internship is still suspended until further notice as per LPU Cafites email reply. And if you're coming from the another university, kindly check it well on your respective university if there would be internship suspension on your part. Once again, if you're going to have some sort of unnecessary plans or anything, I would advise you to suspend it first and stay home instead. And for the essentials like the food, drinks, or other supplies, you have to observe physical distancing as well. And that's all for the Report in Focus live session. Shout out to Mr. Striker, especially to Camp Quarto and my fellow brother Ralph. And also shout out to my classmate striker coming from the Coexa. Shout out also to the media ministry of the feast, SM Dasmanias. Don't forget to tune in to Feast at Home every Sunday at 8 in the morning, Philippine Standard Time. which is also flash on the screen. Of course, Adulting with Joy Spring, Shot of Sanity Live is up next at 2000 hours, 8 p.m. Philippines Standard Time. And more so, this concludes Dear Pod in Focus live session. So stay tuned for more of the updates and also emergency podcast updates will be aired once the community quarantine and other disruptions got occurred in the midway. Don't forget to tune in to Dear Poetry for Stories in real time to the Facebook, Instagram stories from Dear Poetry for social media pages. Dear Poetry for on Spotify, iTunes, Anchor.fm, and most podcast providers will give you the audio only related updates while it's on the transition to Dear Paul 24 Radio. And if you're having a plan to ride a city bus or P2P bus with the Ube Express, don't forget to register it first to p2p.ubeexpress.com/register_passenger. Once again, no provincial buses to or from Metro Manila until further notice. All city buses, modernized public utility vehicles, UV Express, and parts of public utility jeepneys old style got operational. And that concludes the broadcast of Turbo 34 in Focus live session. See you next week.